part 3 of my unboxing of my eBay job lot of 200 7-inch singles. Ahoy hoy everybody, and welcome to my unboxing of an eBay auction win. I paid £50 for 200 plus 7-inch singles. We're doing them 50 at a time ish. I'm not doing exact counting, but I think they're 50s. So we've done 2 lots already. Let's get on to the third. So another Cliff Richard. There's been a few Cliff in the previous 2 parts. This is My Pretty One Backed with Love Ya from 1987. I've got a faint chorus in my head. I might be just fitting a tune to the words. Survivor, I Have a Tiger, Backed with Take You On a Saturday. I Have a Tiger, of course, from Rocky 3, as it says. Hence for sleeve. I mean, a classic track that everybody knows, surely. As What? Don't Turn Around, Backed with Woman. Another classic British reggae track. On Island. It's a bit 80s musically, but a great song. On Rack we have Exile, There's Been a Change, and Kiss You All Over. Can't see any. Oh, yeah, Kiss You All Over is the A side. Doesn't mean anything to me. Chin Chapman, or so the A side is a Chin Chapman track. B side is by Pennington. We have Black Lace Agadoo with helpfully the dance moves on the back. They're so difficult. B side is Fiddling. So I can't imagine there's anybody in the UK who doesn't know Agadoo. I don't know if it's a track that translated overseas. In part 1 there is a Paper Lace track, and I said I get them confused. Yeah, you can see why I might, just for the picture alone, if you're not familiar with Black Lace, should put you off. Somewhere Out There by Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram from American Tail. The Universal animated film. B-side is an instrumental of Vague Feeling I Might Have Had This in Another Bundle. It's a nice, pretty enough track. Never absolutely loved it, but I don't hate it. Another Barry Manilow. We had Barry in a previous part. This is Lonely Together. And the B-side is London. Not tracks I'm familiar with. As I mentioned before, he's done a few decent enough tracks, but not many. Wavelength, we had on another one, different track though. Hurry Home, Backed with Crying Over You. On Areola again. I think it's a different track anyway. Can't remember now, because I don't think the other one was in a picture sleeve. It might be, so it might be the same track. Masara with Margarita. Version Original. Spanish from 1979. I might recognise it. It sounds like it was one of these that was, you know, big on holidays and had success over here. Funny textured sleeve as well. Almost like wallpaper. Cher, If I Could Turn Back Time. Backed with Some Guys. A perfectly reasonable track. Don't love it, don't hate it. Obviously more famous for its video of her cavorting on the gunship with a see-through body stocking on. Oh great. New Kids on the Block, I'll Be Loving You Forever, 7-inch version and instrumental on the B-side. New Kids on the Block, I'm not a fan. They were when I was a teenager, they were the band that the girls were in love with, and were the joke band amongst the boys. I'm sure I'll recognise that when I hear it. Mystery paper bag containing a mystery track, because it's a cutout and nothing is visible. Oh, it's on Silk and Steel, so it's 5-star. Yeah, B-side is produced by Sun and Stedman Pearson. Yeah, let me show you, Rowan. So it's a 5-star track from their debut album, Silk and Steel. I own it because I have a box set, a CD box set of all their stuff, because I liked them when I was 12, basically. So I have this, both sides, because it's all on there. But what it is will remain a mystery. I will look up the catalogue number and stick it on the screen. My guess is Rain or Shine. Don't know why. We have on MCA, Bing Crosby, White Christmas, Back with God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. So since I'm recording this on the 26th of November, and you'll be watching it about a week or two before Christmas, that's pretty apt. Obviously I have White Christmas on Christmas compilation. Oh, more Christmas. Lanza Sings Christmas Carols Volume 2. So Mario Lanza, The First Noel, Silent Night, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, and Ades Fidelis. It's cut off a little bit on the end, that's why I hesitated there. Bless. Okay, it's done like a Christmas card. So Lanza Sings Christmas Carols, Volume 2, Side 1, First Noel and Silent Night, Holy Night. Side 2, Hark the Herald Angels Sing and Ades Fidelis, Mario Lanza, Happy Christmas. And then it's got a to and from section, to Stephen from Mam. Although it looks like it might be the wrong way round, and it was a present to Mam from Stephen, going by the writing. Still on a Christmas theme. We have Wham's Last Christmas. This was the 1985 release, because it was originally released in 84, but didn't get to number 1 because of Band-Aid. So they tried again the following year, and it didn't get to number 1 because of Shaky. B-side is Blue, recorded live in China. Got a feeling I've already got this, but it might not necessarily be in this sleeve. It might be either the 84 release, or it might just not have a picture sleeve. Olivia Newton-John. And Changes. It's the B-side. The A-side is Sam. From Don't Stop Believing, by Pharoah Marvin and Black. So I think that's Shadows. I can't say I'm familiar with that song. Back to Christmas. This is all timed very nicely. We have Wizard, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day. Back with Rob Roy's Nightmare, a bit more HA. I'm sure Richard McCook will be able to fill me in about that one, because he's definitely be watching this. We have Slade, Merry Christmas Everybody. Back with Don't Blame Me. I can see more Christmas. This is all, whether it was deliberately done, there's no mention in the listing that it'll be Christmas records. We've already had a copy of this in here, but this is another Do They Know It's Christmas. Mel and Kim, Respectable. So we had a Kim Appleby solo single earlier. This was a big hit. This is what made me name my gerbils after them. Stock Aitken and Waterman track, instrumental on the B-side. We have Craig McLachlan and Check 1-2 with Mona. Back to I Don't Mind. So Craig McLachlan, Australian actor, was in both Neighbours and Home and Away. Went on to do, was it Bugs he did over here? Definitely did a series over here. He's been in a lot of trouble lately, because apparently when he was playing Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror Show on tour, he has been accused of sexual misconduct. Can't remember if he's been found guilty yet or not. I've got a feeling he has. But this was a reasonable hit. It's a bit of a guilty... Not that I really believe in guilty pleasures, but it's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. Aha, Crying in the Rain. the LP version, back with Seemingly Non-Stop July, both from East of the Sun, West of the Moon. I'm pretty certain... Oh, it is. It's the Carole King, Crying in the Rain. Yeah, I do vaguely remember their version of it, thinking about it. We have T'Pau, Valentine, from Bridge of Spies, back with Giving My Love Away. So I have about 2 or 3 copies of China in Your Hand. I have all, I think, T'Pau's albums on various formats. Big fan of theirs. But inside, we don't have Valentine by T'Pau. We have Wavelength again, with another copy of Crying Over You, Hurry Home, which is at least the second, possibly the third version of that in this box set. And I'm disappointed that it's not Valentine inside there. We have Queen, No One Bites the Dust, back with Don't Try Suicide, on Elektra, so I'm guessing this isn't a foreign release, possibly American. Yeah, so an American version. It's nice to have with the Queen collection. Don't want to go back in. We have Wet Wet Wet, Wishing I Was Lucky, their debut massive hit single. My sister is a huge Wet 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 fan, but I do really like them as well. B-side on this is Words of Wisdom. Don't recognise his sleeve, but I would imagine she had it, although she did have the album, so she might not have. She was never as much of a singles person as I was. We have Climby Fisher, Rise to the Occasion, the hip-hop mix. I'm guessing that's the version that was the hit. B-side Mental Block. It's a decent track. Labby Sifri, Nothing's Gonna Change. So I've not that long, so a few weeks back, worked my way through a box set of all Labby Sifri's albums on CD. So I do have this as part of that. Although as a latest, it's not one that's instantly springing to mind, but I definitely have it and have definitely heard it recently. B-side is Secret. But yeah, great voice, Labby Sifri, and some really strong stuff on his albums, particularly his first 2 or 3. Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart, back to Take Me Back. So I have Holding Out for a Hero, which I bought at the time. So this is nice to sort of pair up with it. A classic #1. We have Rick Astley with Never Gonna Give You Up. Oh, I'm tempted to rickroll you at this point. Instrumental on the B-side. I mean, I have this on Stock Aitken and Waterman compilation. We have Nava, Boney M, Brown Girl in the Ring, Rivers of Babylon, but slightly different. It's a different sleeve, but that's a third copy of that in various forms. Another Slade, Everyday, backed with Good Time Gals. I'm 90% certain this was in a previous haul, job lot I bought. But Everyday, possibly my favourite Slade song. I think it's Noddy Holders, or certainly his favourite of their singles. Ottawan, DISCO, and a French version. Oh, it's double A by the looks of it. Yeah, but French version and the English version. Classic, cheesy disco song from 1980? 79. Another Lisa Stansfield, previously mentioned, big fan of hers. This is her big. This is the song that leaps to mind when you think of Lisa Stansfield. This is All Around the World. Back to Wake Up Baby. We have Matthew Wilder with Break My Stride. Another classic song. Hold on, this time I'm going to go in. There we go. B-side is an instrumental of Break My Stride on Epic. Might have had this, but not in a picture sleeve, in another bundle. This is I Could Be So Good For You, Dennis Waterman's theme to Minder. Got a feeling one of my parents had this as well on 7-inch. Dennis Waterman with a Dennis Waterman band, Nothing At All is the B-side. So, see, I've got a feeling I've mentioned this before, so I'm pretty certain I have had it in another bundle. But the credits for I Could Be So Good For You are Waterman, Kenny, and it's part of that is the reason why the Little Britain sketch with Dennis Waterman, he writes a theme tune, he sings a theme tune, but that's not Dennis Waterman, that's actually his then wife who co-wrote the song. Wet Wet Wet, again from Popped In Sold Out, their debut album, Angel Eyes, Home and Away, and B-side is Weekend Love, which is a non-album track, I believe. I know the songs from Popped In Sold Out, where my sister listened to it so much, I know it from word for word. We have John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. You're the One That I Want, back with Alone at Drive-In movie. We've already had this in this set. Another Wet Wet Wet, Sweet Little Mystery, and Don't Let Me Be Lonely Tonight, but no picture sleeve this time. So that's 3 of the singles from Popped In Sold Out. EMI, Don McLean, Crying, and Genesis In The Beginning. I've got a feeling this was number 1. Sort of a forgotten Don McLean track after American Pie and Vincent. Keith Marshall, Only Crying, back with Don't Play With My Emotions. A French release. Doesn't mean anything to me. On Arrival. Ann Turner, Too Hot To Handle. Back with Love Was Never Easy. That's got wet at some point. She looks vaguely familiar, but she might just have one of those faces. 1987. Don't think it. No idea. We have Tina Turner, Let's Stay Together. Back with I Wrote a Letter. So I have, I can't remember which album this is from, but I have all of albums from this period, so I definitely have this anyway on vinyl. Another Kylie, this is Hand on Your Heart, back with Just Wanna Love You. But is it Kylie inside? See the previous part to make sense of that. Yep, this is the right disc. Again, I might already have that. Amy Grant, Baby Baby, great track. B-side, or side 2, Lead Me On. It's a No Getting Over You mix of Baby Baby, but I'm sure that would be the single that we all know. Again, that sleeve I recognise straight away, so I might already have that. Hooper's Hooch Nation. Side A, 1 Ignite, 2 Kickstart. Side B, 1 Blasted, 2 Phased Out. I reckon this was a promotional single when the Hooch drink, Alcopop, launched. So God knows what it's going to be like. It's interesting. Another Terence Trent D'Arby, again from Introducing the Hardline. This is Wishing Well, backed with Elevators and Hearts, which definitely isn't on the album. Wishing Well, another great track. Another Climby Fisher, so we've had Rise to the Occasion. This is the other big hit, Love Changes Everything. B-side, Never Close the Show. Another really good strong song. Then we have Shannon with Let the Music Play and Let the Music Play dub version. I mean, I'm familiar with Let the Music Play, assuming it is that song, but I don't think it's Shannon's version that I know. A couple more, I think. We've got, Dawn, Not 3 Times, backed with Home. On Bell. Yeah, classic track. And finally, for this part, we have on DJM, it's Elton John with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Back to Screw You. I have a Goodbye Yellow Road album, but I haven't listened to it yet. But I don't think Screw You is on it. I might already have this. I know I had a load of Elton John in my last job lot I bought. Okay, that's the third part. So one more part to go. I just had a quick count before I filmed this. I think it's about 55, so it's about 205-ish. Although, of course, we got the Kylie one that had 3 singles in, so that's 207. But yeah, that'll be up probably next week. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.